Like when a kid is like,
I love it.
try that. Welcome back to How to Cake It. Today I'm gonna make my favorite Sunday cupcakes, and by Sunday I mean ice cream sundae, but you can make them on a Sunday, perfectly acceptable. I showed these to you guys on Facebook. I made them for my son's first birthday, and you said you loved them and you wanted to see them, so here we are. Time to make our cupcake batter, which is really simple and really delicious. We're gonna put all our dry ingredients into the bowl of our mixer. Flour, superfine sugar, cocoa, baking powder, baking soda, cornstarch, and salt. So let's just whisk them together. And then place your bowl on your mixer. Let's get all of our wet ingredients into a bowl. Start with your egg. And then our buttermilk, vegetable oil, vanilla, and brewed coffee. Yum. Whisk the wet ingredients together. Now you're probably wondering why I put coffee in this recipe. It actually is a really popular ingredient in a lot of chocolate cake recipes. It really strengthens the taste of the chocolate. It's not gonna make your baby bounce off the walls. The sugar will do that. But it just really intensifies the chocolate taste. You do not taste coffee at all. Turn your mixer on to low speed and add your wet ingredients. And then we're gonna turn it up just to a medium-high speed for about 2 minutes and let the batter combine. Our batter's looking great. We're just gonna take it out of our mixer and pour it into a measuring cup to make life easier. This will help us pour our cupcakes evenly and without mess, which you know I'm not a fan of. Just a tiny bit left in the bowl. I put up a great quote on Facebook this week. You only live once, lick the bowl. So I'm just gonna put this aside and get to that later. We're ready to pour our gorgeous batter into these even more gorgeous cupcake cups. I love them because they have a retro kind of feel, and I also love that they're striped because I'm gonna use the lines as my marker for pouring my batter equally throughout. Let's pop these babies into the oven. Our cupcakes are baking. Let's make our chocolate glaze because every Sunday needs chocolate sauce. It only has 3 ingredients: dark chocolate, cream, and butter. Yum! Start by chopping your chocolate as finely as you can. And then we're just gonna put all the ingredients in a bowl and pop them over a pot of simmering water and let them melt together. This is why we use a metal bowl, because the heat from the simmering water just comes up, heats the chocolate and the cream and the butter, and when they've melted, we can just give it a gentle stir to help it all come together. If your water starts to get too hot, because you do have a lid on it, you can just take the heat off because the heat is trapped in the pot and will still melt all of our ingredients together. I don't want to pressure you, but hurry up. And we're actually there, so we can take it off the heat. Now that our glaze has come together, we just give it a stir, and we want to set it aside to cool because when we pour it on top of our buttercream, we don't want to melt the buttercream. I know that would happen on a Sunday, but we don't want to do that for these beautiful cupcakes. So we'll just set this aside to cool and get our cupcakes. Now it's time to turn our cupcakes into sundaes. This would actually be really fun to do with your kids because they could learn to pipe and pour in the glaze and add as many sprinkles as they like. It would be really fun. So we're just gonna put our buttercream into a piping bag with a round tip. Try not to overfill it because it makes it harder for you to pipe. You can always refill. And just get all the air out. Let's get our cupcakes They're nice and cool now. I'm gonna put them on this. This is my favorite stand because it's so square. Now we're gonna pipe. I've chosen a round tip because I like the way it looks when you pipe. I love these because they look so much like soft serve ice cream. I used to love chasing the ice cream truck down the street when I was a kid. Our chocolate glaze is ready. Let's dress these babies up. I like using a spoon to help me. Let's go for it. I like to direct the glaze a little. Glaze, go this way, just to have it oozing down all sides of the sundae. While it's wet, you can always go back and add more if you feel like. Yeah. We're gonna shower our beautiful little sundaes with some sprinkles. Just toss away. And now, of course, no sundae is complete without the cherry on top. I know it's supposed to be all about the cherry on top, that's what they say, but in my world, it's about the cake on top. What will I do with all these extras? Give me a minute to savor this. So I found these little adorable spoons that I'm gonna put into our cupcakes just like a sundae would have. And you can actually eat it with the spoon, which is really, really cute. We did it! Our cupcake sundaes are ready. We've got a moist chocolate cake topped with a vanilla buttercream that's piped to look like soft serve, a chocolate glaze on top, and sprinkles, and a cherry, of course, and they look delicious. Who's gonna help me eat all these? No one. I don't feel as guilty eating this with a tiny spoon. I feel like I'm behaving. I never feel guilty eating desserts though. I'm mine. I can't wait for the cherry. 11 more to go. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.